are so thrilled to have this man with us. How often do we have someone here? 4 Emmy Awards, 3 Grammys, and starred in some of the best films in the history of the universe. Beverly Hills Cop 2, Lethal Weapon 4, Grown Ups 2, the Madagascar series of films. He's done his own TV series. He's an author. He's an overachiever, if you ask me. Chris Rock is directing, writing, and starring in his own new film, Top 5. Chris, hello.
Hey!
That is the most thorough introduction I've ever done.
that
I
my
don't have
intro?
time to talk to you
Is
anymore.
that all you've done?
That's an old man, that intro. That's that guy's 80 years old.
You haven't died, have you? 'Cause
Let's hope not.
That's a eulogy. That's
Wow.
that's
I love
really
the
good.
premise of this film, and it's something that as we all get older, you start to think about is how you want to be represented. You don't always like where you are in your career and you want to reinvent yourself.
Yes.
Have you observed this in 1,000 people in Hollywood that made this crystallize for you?
I mean, I see a lot of comedians that don't want to be funny anymore, and they want to be taken serious. And I don't know. I just think if you do really good comedy, people will take it serious.
Do you remember your first? You were on Miami Vice in 1987.
Oh God!
What
You're aging me.
What character were you playing in Miami Vice?
What character was my name? Butters?
I looked on YouTube
Butters.
and you're just in a song montage, but you've got a very colourful fluorescent shirt on. And
Yes, that was Miami Vice.
almost an Arsenio Hall haircut, and that's
Yes.
pretty much.
I was a computer whiz kid before the internet.
Oi.
Wow.
I was a computer whiz kid, and James Brown was on the episode. James Brown was an evangelist. The interesting thing about James Brown is that every day he was dressed like James Brown. Like, it was, it's a movie. It's a TV show. You get dressed, you get into wardrobe at 5 in the morning. At 5 in the morning, he'd be dressed as James Brown.
Wow.
He'd have an orange jumpsuit and heels up to here, and his hair would be done just to take off his clothes and put on his costume.
I love that.
Did you get to talk to him?
I did get to talk to him, which is, he's, the reason they invented subtitles. You think they invented subtitles for foreign films? No.
Yeah.
They invented subtitles for James Brown.
Yeah, because it'd be like sort of hot damn. Was it like that?
It was weird. James Brown, I had Jerry curls. Then.
Yep.
I
What
don't
are
know
they?
if- Jerry curls were these curls that, like Michael Jackson, the thing Michael Jackson had in his hair that caught on fire.
Nice.
I had that style of hair back then. And James Brown comes up to me one morning, grabs my hair. He goes, "Ugh, you got that Jerry curl, boy. What you need to do is put some vinegar in it and turn it." I don't know what that
And
means.
turn it.
Put vinegar in my hair and turn it. Now, I never found out what that meant. On the other hand, he was probably 60 years old back then and had all his hair.
Yeah, he did.
So
there's something in that.
I don't know anybody out there losing their hair. Maybe try vinegar
And turning it.
and turning it, because James Brown had a thick head of hair.
Did you have 1,000 of those sorts of roles before you took off?
I had quite a few. Yes, I had. There's a lot of movies that never came out. There's a couple of things with Eric Roberts.
Yeah.
Oh, Eric Roberts, but he's
How
great.
dare
Eric
I
you.
love
Roberts.
Eric Roberts, but
He's
when
great.
you acting on the set and you see Eric Roberts walking towards you, you realize no one's ever going to see this.
Yeah, but it would
It's
be-
like, I am in the witness protection program. It's like, I'm like a mob accountant.
Well, I'm being
like,
paid for today, and that's it.
There goes Eric Roberts.
Oh, we've got
No
some good
one's going to
news for
see
you.
this movie.
Are you going to follow the path of your character in this and do something completely out of character, like put out a banjo album or something?
Oh, no. I hear those banjo shows are pretty good, the Steve Martin shows.
Well, you don't
If Christ came back but was playing a banjo,
Wait.
how big
I'd still
would
say
the
whatever.
crowds be?
Yeah.
He came back. Yeah, he's back, but he's got a banjo. I don't know. I don't know if I should follow him.
Top 5 opens in
Son of
cinema.
God.
He's
Son of God's got a banjo.
Top 5 opens in Australia next week. Chris Rock, thank you.
Thank you. With no banjo.